of my Daniel Ricciardo career mode in the Red Bull of the driver himself at the British Grand Prix circuit in Silverstone. And as you can see, going into the weekend, we have a 9-point advantage over Nico Rosberg. We took the title lead, or the championship lead, back in Canada. So a good race in Canada. We had Canada and Austria, so we actually won Austria, and we had a good race. The title lead ahead of Nico Rosberg, who sadly retired at that race, as you saw towards the end of the video. So if you haven't checked the previous episodes out, I want you to go check this out. They're all good so far. There's some good races, so hopefully we can have a good race here in Britain. For me, it's my home circuit, but obviously Daniel Ricciardo, he's obviously Aussie, so it's not his home circuit. But looking at the standings of the championship itself, we've got third place in the constructors as well. So we've got a big fight for second with Ferrari, Williams, and ourselves up there for a good fight there. And I think the drivers' championship is going to be a mega fight. So here we go into qualifying for the British Grand Prix. It's going to be interesting. Practice went quite well. We topped the session once again. This circuit I know quite well. I've driven it so many times. So this should be an interesting session. We'll see what we can do. Here we go for qualifying for the British Grand Prix.
Welcome to this afternoon's qualifying session here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. It's going to be an exciting afternoon as the teams battle it out for the prize of pole. Silverstone is steeped in racing history, and we can definitely say that every track position will be hotly contested in the next few minutes.
Over the last few years, there's been a range of winners from Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari. And I think those are the teams we need to look out for again in today's qualifying session.
Yeah, because I've got a good engine unit. Obviously, Renault is not particularly the best on the grid, but we've done the best we can with the engine unit. And this session should be a good session. If we can dominate this session like we've done so many times, I mean, we've got so many pole positions, but we've not really won a lot of Grand Prix. We've won 4, so I think 4. Yeah, I think so. So here we go for the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit on the soft tyre. We ran primes only in practice, so this will be interesting for a session. Going straight out for flying lap, one flying lap like we always do. Quite cloudy like it was in practice, so it's be interesting what we can do. I'm just gonna try and build up the rhythm for this lap. Down the 4th gear here, you just wanna try and grip the car in. The car felt pretty good around there, so here we go. Last couple of corners before our only flying lap of the session. So it'll be whatever it will be. If we make a mistake, that's it. And then on to the last corner, getting a good exit. Starting our only lap for qualifying. In 7th gear, hang it in there. Got a slight lift there. You can actually cut that corner a little bit to go flat, but we're not going to do that today. Down the 2nd gear, and then we cut the corner there. Pretty naughty of us. But I suppose we did quite go quite straight through there, so not too much of a problem. Bit of wheel spin there. Getting a good exit. Hitting DRS. 7th gear now. Can we hit 8th? Yes, we can. 195 miles per hour. Going down the 3rd gear here. And not tipping the apex there like I like to. It's not been a flawless lap, but taking a wider line, tucking it back in. The acceleration down quickly. Looking quite decent out there. Now, coming up to old turn 1. Which, as you know, guys, as many of you will know, old turn 1. Down the 6th gear. And that was on the limit. I mean, 6th gear maybe too low, maybe through there, but not too bad in here. Yes, I like the Beggets, feeling quite nice. On the 4th gear. Yes. Amazing. Feeling quite good. On the DRS, so 108.0, which is about 1.5 seconds up from our practice time, so doing quite well. Then the 4th gear, hang it in here. We have many battles have been done and overtakes been done in the past. 7th gear, now down the 2nd gear for the last complex. Getting nice exit, last corner, here well on 33.821 is our fastest lap time, and that'll do us indeed. And I wonder that puts us in qualifying.
Daniel Ricciardo that finishes the day as
It's
probably
pole.
the happiest driver in the paddock. What a fantastic pole position.
Well, it was a fantastic result, but he'll know you don't get any points on a Saturday. And to make this a great weekend for the team, he needs to do the same thing tomorrow.
I don't understand the AI sometimes, it's just so slow in quali. It's just unbearable. Literally, in the qualifying, they're so slow, and in the race, they pick up the pace. I don't know what it is. It's weird, but Not too bad from us. Good session from us. Our start procedure isn't brilliant, but it's a short run to turn 1, so it should be quite an interesting start. But here we go for the race at the British Grand Prix.
It's Sunday afternoon, and that means it's time for Formula One. This week finds us in the lush English countryside as the teams make their final preparations before the start of the British Grand Prix here in Silverstone. Our pole sitter for today's Grand Prix is Daniel Ricciardo. He produced an immaculate lap yesterday in qualifying to secure the best spot on the grid.
His work isn't done yet. He still needs to take the advantage of being on pole and turn it into a race win. As long as he has no mechanical issues and can stay out of trouble in that first corner, he could make this the perfect weekend.
How does Nico Rosberg go about finding the time he was lacking at the end of qualifying in today's race?
Well, he's got to stay within touching distance of the lead during the first stint and then look to capitalise as the car becomes lighter and the tyre degradation eases.
So that's the grid for the British Grand Prix with our rival Nico Rosberg in second place. Looking at the race strategy, it's a one-stopper, they believe, but personally, I think 2 stops is the quickest strategy around here. So we'll probably go prime an option. So yeah, 42 minutes apparently we should have this race done by, but it should be in exciting session. We're going to go for the race, the British Grand Prix. We're in for 5 red lights. Now we've got 3, now 4, now 5, and we are out. And when it's lights out, away we go. Getting a decent start, but Rosberg has a better start. Rosberg's got us into turn 1, and we've got another car on our left. And we're going to try and be patient with Rosberg. Can we get him and leave some room? And he has got us. That's pretty nice speed. The Mercedes is pretty decent. And he has got us. Rosberg's in P1, our main rival for the season. We're going to try to do something about it. We're going quite wide there. Not the best. And lost the car there. He's going to get away from us. That top speed, that Mercedes power unit is amazing. We're sticking the slipstream here. We're not going to give up. It's quite cloudy at the Silverstone circuit. We've got a Ferrari behind us. So where's Hamilton gone? That's suspicious. Where's he gone? Right, well, can't worry about that though. Got Vettel behind us. And Rosberg is leading the way, our main rival. So even if we finish here, it will still be 2 points gap to me and him. We're going to try so hard to push in this race. Down the 7th gear, try and clip the apex. We've got a nice run here on Rosberg. We're going to swoop to the right, and he's going to squeeze us through Maggie's and Beckett's. Can we hold this stick? Yeah, oh yes we can, yes we do. We've shut the door on him, and Vettel's got him. So I think he went wide, and I've gone completely wide off myself. And Vettel is in second. He's going to put some monumental pressure on us. So good, okay start for us. We've got the lead back from Vettel, from Rosberg, but he's fallen down to P3. And he's got 2 Ferraris in a sandwich of 2 Ferraris, Vettel and Raikkonen. So this has been quite an interesting start to the British Grand Prix. We're quite gentle with the car because, personally, we don't want to wreck our tyres. And there we go, across the line. We've got a bit of a gap to Vettel, but it isn't a comfortable gap. We'll try flat out to the first corner if we can. We've gone flat out like he did doing qualifying, so car feeling good at the moment. Done the 2nd gear, clip the apex. Done the 2nd gear once again for this part. Getting an okay run. Waiting for the car to kick in, and there it goes. No wheel spin as such. It's pretty nice and settled at the moment as we speak. Up the 7th gear now. See what we can hit down the back straight. Now 8th, probably about 185-ish. Then 3rd gear, clipping the apex. Nicely done. Down on 3rd. Can we hang it in 3rd? No, go down 2nd. Trying to get the best exit, and got a bit of wheel spin there. Lots of grip there. Not too bad, but we've got a nice little gap to Vettel. But Rosberg will be desperate to get past Vettel. So, but a good start to the race. And it's starting to get to the point where next race is Hungary. Yeah, that's going to be a bit tricky cycle for us. I don't think we've got the pace, but I say that every single weekend, and we do have the pace. But personally, Hungary is one of my weaker circuits, along with China. And China, we saw how bad China went. Nice fuel. So if you go back to my China episode, guys, if you go back to the end of that, my fuel was just out. I was in 3rd, and then I just lost fuel. So I think this part of the season's okay. We had some good runs and things in obviously Canada, Austria, and here obviously it's going quite well at the moment as we speak, but we can't speak too soon. Just got to try and manage this, and we've gone completely wide, and Trackson is like a complete Jehovah. But across the line at 35.3, so it's pretty decent time from us. Car's feeling good. We're going to lift off the first corner again for the first time in this race. The grip's simply going. And second gear, hitting the apex, going a nice acceleration. And second gear once again, hitting the apex, getting an okay run on the grass a little bit. Not the best, but not too bad, not too bad. But the tyres are looking in a bit of a bad state. But do I see rain? I don't know about you guys, but I see a bit of rain. So if this is raining here, this is going to mix up the race completely. So anything can happen at the British Grand Prix, typical British weather. It's going to be completely mayhem. And I think Vettel and Rosberg are fighting over position behind us, and Vettel is holding up Rosberg a treat. So this is going to be a very nice way for us in the championship, because if Vettel can keep Rosberg behind him, which I don't think he will be without Mercedes top speed, but you never know. Anything can happen, and when the rain comes, it becomes even more difficult to overtake. Magnus and Becker's trumpet so good in this game, feeling quite nice indeed. Lost the line over 2 attempts down on our last lap, so it just shows tyres are starting to go off us a little bit, coming off their best. Rosberg surely should have a go at Vettel down here. I think no, he's still not got him. So that Ferrari's got some good stride and speed, obviously. But we said that about real life F1, it does. It has some decent top speed. We're going across the line for our 4th lap, and it's a 35.6, so we have lost some time. Not exactly the best lap I've done, but time is starting to go. Look at the tyres, don't want to wreck them, don't want to get unnecessary wheel spin or anything like that. We just want to try to look after the tyres. Yeah. And try to stint as quick as we can. I mean, as long as we can, because scheduled lap time is lap 11ish for pit stop, and that's not going to happen around here. I think lap 6-7 time. I think that's personally where we're going to have to go, and I think it is going to be a 2-stopper for me this afternoon. And there you go. Here, got out of shape there. And Vettel is still in front of Rosberg, so it just shows that so he's struggling to get fast as Rosberg, but I don't know where Hamilton is in all this. I'm guessing he's probably behind them. It's weird why he didn't actually get me on the start. I mean, I know he was on my left, and we cut the corner there quite badly, actually. That is a bad corner cut for myself. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it's saying that Asterisk extended again. That's not right. That's a nice game. That's a nice game, isn't it? A very strict. But you got a 7-second gap to Vettel at the moment, with 3 tenths behind him is Rosberg. So I'm guessing that I think Rosberg's got him. Oh no. Okay, Vettel's got him back. Or Rosberg's got him back. Vettel's got him back. It's constantly changing. I'm looking at that more than my driving at the moment. Vettel is still in front, so them switching positions and squabbling is really helping me to get away a little bit. And we're still on 35, so not too bad. Times are staying in there. Car's feeling okay, and it's starting to clear up here, from what I can see. At the Silverstone Grand Prix, it's starting to sort of brighten up a little bit. Not too bright, but it's okay. Just trying to look after the car, get it as long as we can on this option stint before pitting in. And the car's feeling quite decent as we speak. And 3rd gear here. It's quite a tough corner actually on this game. You get a lot of problems with the car, turning wise. So we'll try and wait for the car to grip. And there he goes. Oh, on the curb, getting quite out of shape there. The best, but it is starting to bite up a little bit through old turn 1. Looking quite nice indeed, and we've gone completely off the apex, and off we go. Jesus, the car's starting to not respond to my turning inputs. A nice corner cut. That is a terrible corner cut. That is, if that's a corner cut, then yeah, there's something else to describe that, but. Not too bad, car's feeling okay, we're on the 2nd now, so yeah, tyres are starting to degrade a little bit. So I reckon lap 6-7 time, I think lap 7 we'll try and get to go on to the prime tyres and try and switch out the out as much as we can. We've gone completely wide there as well. 7.8 gap to Vettel. There's that last sector, I think, this here, where we gained the time a little bit. We've gone, oh my god, we've gone completely wide. Look at this tyre wear is just it's out of touch a little bit. 36.7, so we lost a complete second. Had to rev it through the first corner a little bit and quite wide off. So 8.2 is the gap. We're increasing the gap, but once we get to a stage where the gap's sort of getting decreased by Vettel, then we know that it's time to bail out these tyres. It doesn't feel too bad at the moment. but I think he'll be timed very soon, so this lap or next lap. The thing is though, it's quite cloudy here, and it's sort of bright and cloudy at some parts of the circuit, so I don't know whether or not we're going to try and risk it and come in, or do we wait for the rain? But personally, I don't want to lose any more time. It might not come. Still 8.4, the gap to Vettel. Rosberg is fighting with Vettel, still struggles to get past, but here look, it's quite clear down here. But it's the first sector where it's quite cloudy, so quite strange how this game works, but it's, it's actually really good as well, because it shows different conditions at different parts of the circuit. And the 7th gear, that was nice, that was better than the last time, and the last couple of times. And the 4th gear, holding it in, not too bad. And 7/10 down the last lap, so this looks a bit better than the last lap indeed, but not too bad. It's starting to cloud up a little bit down here. Yeah, it's starting to get darker. 8.8 is the gap, so we are extending the gap, so I'm thinking one more lap, we're not going to pit in. So the brakes are running too cold at the moment. I'm not getting much rear locking, so car's feeling pretty nice. 36.6, we actually went not too bad there. Improvement on the last lap, so time's looking pretty okay, but once we hit the 37 mark, I think that's probably time to think about, really like late 37s, that's probably time to think about pitting. And there you go, quite out of shape there. We struggle to get grip. Let's try and feed the power through, look a bit of opposite lock, try and get the car straighter, get the power down, and go on the grass right now, what I need, see the down on the first sector, which is normal, which is as expected. And the 2nd gear, to get through. And this is looking pretty good for us. It's got a 9.3 gap to Vettel, so I still think we can go another lap. Really, personally, there's no point pitting if the tyres, if we're extending the gap. I mean, personally, Rosberg is clearly faster than Vettel, but we're extending this gap, then why pit? Just try and do the best thing for us. But what we don't want is a puncture, and that is another thing you've got to think about. So it's starting to clear up a little bit in the first, in the 2nd and 3rd sectors in terms of the conditions. So. 9.5 is the gap, so I think one more lap as well. I keep saying one more lap, but literally Rosberg has taken Vettel, but Vettel's got him back, and Rosberg's got him back again, and Vettel's got him back, so battle continually, the two Mercedes and Ferrari driver still battling away for that 2nd place. It's quite hard for you guys to commentate, because it's like live comm and all that stuff. It's pretty decent, quite hard, because you're reacting to everything spontaneously. Tyres are in pretty bad shape, as you can see visually on the tyres. They're completely worn, really. But the gap is coming out and it's stretching a little bit, so it's going to come to a stage where we're going to probably think about pitting. These tyres are 9 laps old. They're from from our lot and from my quali session, so I had to think about pitting. Personally, I mean, lap 11 is going to be a big task, but 9.5 gap, just looking okay. If we extend the gap again in this sector, then but it is getting pretty bad. We're going completely off the circuit there, and it's getting to the point where it's getting a little bit bad for us. So I think we might bail out this lap. Yeah, it's starting to struggle. I think it's coming to a stage where it's getting a little bit overdone. So for us, we're going to come in this lap. We're going to do 2-stop strategy. We should be getting on the AI anyway on fresh tyres, so here we come in, last corner, and yeah, the car's feeling pretty bad. It's 9.1, so we've lost a lot, bit of competence there. So in we come for the pits, and here we come. Hopefully the engines can give us a decent stop. Tyres are pretty worn anyway after that. So here we come into the pits. Come on, Red Bull, give us a good stop. Car's feeling great at the moment. No adjustments to the front wing at all. I mean, I haven't done a lot of that this season, because I haven't felt the need to, simply because of that. But I felt it was okay. I mean, if there's a stage where the tyres feel like going off a little bit, then we'll have to think about front wing stuff. But strangely, Hamilton's not in the top 3 at all. So it looks like he's maybe made a stop on the first lap where maybe he lost front wing or something, or went completely off the circuit. I mean, there's 19 runners, so I'm assuming he's retired. Yeah, so it's a shame for the home crowd. They'll be would been winning him on. Now it's time to really close the gap to the cars ahead, getting some good clean laps in, because they'll be pitting lap 11 time, and then we just got, oh my god, we lost the car. Oh my Jesus, traction loss there, and this shows no assist is quite difficult in this game, so lost a lot of time there. We'll not get these into the rhythm, but it takes about half a lap at least to get these tyres into a situation where we can actually push. Not easy to drive, certainly not when we're sliding around like that. But we'll come in next time around lap 20, I would say, at 20 for options, so we'll try and get these out as much as we can. And the car's feeling okay now, so it's feeling a bit better, so if we can take out some time on the AI, this would be fantastic. And ideally not cut any more corners and cause ourselves some penalties that we don't necessarily need, because on this game it's a bit glitched. It doesn't always tell you whether you've actually cut the corner at times, so it's a bit glitched out in this game. So hopefully a new patch is coming out for Xbox One soon. I mean, I know PS4 and PC have had one, but Xbox guys have not really had a patch yet, so we do desperately need one for online and stuff like that. And for me, the game is good, but it's coming to the point where online's basically hardly anyone's online. There's no fun. Single player is all the game can really do. But we are catching Raikkonen at this stage. It's looking pretty decent. Getting the apex in second gear, keeping the apex in there. Not getting the best exits, getting a lot of wheel spin in the car and lots of grip. But we're going to try and take this stint out as long as we can, so we can go for a nice fire. So Vettel has got back a Rosberg. So it seems that Rosberg momentarily got into first by the sounds of it, but then Vettel took him back, so it's doing pretty good for us for our championship. But the AI can still do something here. I mean, this is technically net P4 at the moment as we stand, really, if you think about it, because we're going to make another stop. They're not. They're going for one stop only. So we're in net P4 as we stand. I think personally we're catching Raikkonen quite quickly, so they need to come in really the next sort of lap also, which I think they will do. But not all of them will do, because that's double stack, so we've got 14.5 second gap to Raikkonen, so we've got to really push this stint out as long as we can before a very big push for the end. It looks like we're going to be behind these guys towards the end of the race, so I think they're still continued. Yeah, I think they have, so we are getting a lot of grip from these tyres. It's flying at 35.7, so not as fast as our lap on the option during the early stint of the race, but it's not too bad otherwise. We are bringing that gap down a little bit. The lap car going quite slowly, I think. So we are just closing that gap up, and at this rate, if we continue to do this, we'll have a nice gap in the fight with the AI towards the end of the race. So that's what we want to do. I mean, this race has been quite boring. I mean, like other races, but Austria was quite a fight. Last time out we had to sort of, it was all, up in the air in terms of what we were going to do with the race and how if we were going to win the race. But we won that pretty nicely, and Canada was quite a good race. Here, it's looking okay. It's not been the best, but we want some excitement from the AI. Hopefully, that's fifth gear. A nice turn in, using a bit more extra of the road. Coming to Magnus and Beckett's here. Car's feeling great through there. Chucking it in there, hitting the apexes. Getting a nice exit through there. Down the last lap we did. We've got 11.6 second gap to Raikkonen, so I'm guessing some of them will be in this lap. Have to wait for the car to grip there, and yeah, the lap cars in front of us, and they're all in. They're all in. That means that both Ferraris will be double stacking, so we're going to be in for P3, aren't we? They're P3 really, because if you think about it, if Vettel or Raikkonen, probably Raikkonen will be held up. And this lap car in front of us is a Williams, of all cars. And surely, this is not right. Bottas in P19, so I'm guessing, did did Hamilton and Bottas have a bit of a coming together on the first lap. We'll have a look at that later on, see what went on. And yeah, he's gone completely wide. Oh my god, getting very close to his rear end. That could have gone very bad. I've gone straight into the back of him. 14 laps to go, so we're sort of nearing half distance here, and this has been quite a interesting race. Got the lead back once again. It's Rosberg ahead of Vettel, so that's a surprise. Rosberg taking Vettel back, 16.9 second gap to the cars behind us. So the undercut obviously worked. We took out a lot of time on the AI, but they're going to have fresher primes, and we're going to show this sitting out quite long. They're going to go quite long as well on their tyres, and actually we went into flat out through there with 8th gear, so that was pretty nice. See? And we've gone, oh, that curve threw us off there. And just trying to keep yourself cool. Now 8th gear. And 4th. Now, down the 2nd gear for the last set of corners. Last corner. And 35.9, so we're sticking to 35s. Last run okay, as we speak. There's a man coming out the pits, it's Stevens. And Stevens, don't hang us up. Okay, we're gonna have to go. Jesus, avoid him completely. Let's hang up a little bit. The AI should be a bit more away. I know that they, in previous games, have slowed down so much that they ended up like losing time themselves, but that is a bit, they're blocking us a little bit too much there. I know the man is quite a slow car, but still. Should be more aware. I'll be patient with the throttle. We have 7 more laps on these tyres, I would say. Think about pitting again. So actually we'll arrange that here. We'll go for options. 20.2 gap, and we've gone off the circuit. All pretty calm at the moment as we speak. Yeah, nice cut. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant cut. That's how to cut a corner. And I don't know why I keep saying that message. It was only 1 cut, and it came up with like 4 now. That's weird. Like 4 track ascending races. Just leave me alone. Alright, down the 4th gear for this corner. Check it in. Hold it in tight. Pass being very nice indeed. Half distance now, coming across the line for 14th lap of the race with 12 more to go. Been quite a decent race so far. Been quite enjoyable to drive this car around here. You've got the setup dead on right here. So, and the tyres aren't looking too bad of a state anyway, so shouldn't be too bad. We've got the options last time out quite long, so it was quite a surprise to me because I thought they were out quite quickly, but you know, not too bad at all. And the 2nd gear. Oh, with a slide there. 22.7 second gap now, but that gap will come down a little bit towards the end of the stint because we're going to have more worn tyres than they will have. Ooh, got all that last sport, that corner there, just got it quite wrong there. Alright, 8th gear. On the 6th. I had to slow right down there so we didn't cut the corner or actually go off completely because the car wasn't gripping particularly well. In the 7th gear, on the 5th. So yeah, the wear is coming because I can feel it myself, so the car isn't particularly feeling at its best, you could say. But it's not too bad at the moment, but it's okay. Last couple of corners now. And the lap round here goes quite quickly for me. I don't know what it is. I just enjoy racing around here. I think it's one of the most enjoyable circuits of the year for me. I mean, I just like the track. I don't know. Circuits like this, Canada, I enjoy racing at. This is a fun factor, feel, and Kvyat's coming out the pits. Oh my god, that was close. Jesus. That could have gone completely wrong for us two teammates. The weight for power there. Down the straight we come for the end of the first sector. Down the third, kicking it in the second gear. Getting the turn in, waiting for the power. Third, and now fourth. Getting a little bit of loss of traction there, not too bad though. 11 more laps to go in this race. And a sixth, oh my god, that's wide. That is wide as you like it. 25-second gap, and we're not performing very well, and we're still extending the gap. I don't get it. And the fourth, clicking Apex. Bit of a slide there, but not too bad. And we're about a second down the last lap. And the fourth, hanging it in. Too bad. Fast feeling okay-ish. Not the best, but it's okay. It's like completely down there. The tyres are getting in a bad state. If we can continue just to keep these in sort of a situation where we can keep driving the car instead of having to really slow down because the car is just becoming unbearable to drive, then we should be okay to continue on for another couple of laps. Oh. Engineer, I don't know what it means by 20 kilos. I can't calculate how long that will take to burn off. The engineer, just shut the fuck up. Sorry for the bad language, but that's what I think. This does it all the time, and I think I like to have a personal preference, like a percentage instead, because with a percentage, okay, it's not like it'll tell you how many laps there will be. It won't be like a lap count, but it will sort of make you think when you're racing, when you've got time to think how many laps that will be exactly. So if it said 20% of this race, for example, you'll be thinking, well, it's like 10% is like 1.6 laps, so you've got like 3 laps on top, so you know, or four laps left. So it's easier with percentages because you can sort of calculate it as we go. But yeah, I just thought going through an old turn 1 went down to 5th gear, which is not the best because that just isn't good. We're going up to some traffic, which is not good, but we should be okay with it. The tyres are getting quite worn. Last part of the circuit now. Hanging it in there all quite. Oh, Jesus. Across the line we come. They're all in the pits. So 37.6 at that time. I had to lift off completely through turn 1, and we've got some traffic ahead of us, Saints. I'm going to try and go up the inside, yeah. Lock up there slightly on the front left. Not too bad otherwise. I'm just thinking maybe we'll come in lap 18 or 19, so maybe not this, it won't be this lap, either next lap or 19. I'm thinking these tyres are sort of passing it already, so the degradation is quite equal on these tyres, the option and the prime. And you've got to wait a long time to get the power down there, so it just show. Oh my god, oh spin curb! Can we save the car? Yeah, we've lost the car. Oh Jesus, that was close. Just completely lost the car on the curb. I think we always span off the curb, so continue on there, but we have lost time. I don't know if that's going to affect us, but that was a lot of loss there. That was terrible. We lost a lot. And now we're going to try and we're going to go for another lap. I think we haven't got enough, you know, in terms of tyres as a whole to go longer. So maybe another lap and then we'll come in. Personally, is we're not going to risk it after lap 18. So these tyres have gone. But one more lap should do it. Last section of the track for probably the last time before coming in for the next lap. Oh my god, the grip's not there, is it? Oh Saints, oh Jesus. And they're all in the pits. A lot of drivers are in the pits. Nice cut. That was beautiful, yeah, that's what you call cutting the track. Second gear. Woo. cars are definitely gone, and we're 21 seconds in front, so we lost about 5 seconds and all that. That's just a good reminder. I've been running in lean, because I switched on the lean in the stops. This is where we spent it last time. Am I running in lean? No, it's not. That's good. Yeah, I think we're going to have to come in this lap before risking it. We're a puncher. So, when I get to the straight, I'm going to go down to the lean mix. And we had to lift off massively through there. So this towards the end of the straight now. We're going to put down to lean mix. Down to lean. We go. One gear. Right. Definitely options confirmed. Here we come in the pits. I don't know where we're going to be in terms of near Rosberg, but I definitely think we're going to be behind him. Come on, Red Bull, give us a good stop. .6, yeah, not the best we've seen in this game. 2.3 would be okay, but yeah, I think we're going to be behind Rosberg. Yeah, we are. We're behind Rosberg and we're behind Vettel. I think we might be very close, but we have cool tyres. No? Second place? Not too bad at all. So we lost quite a lot of time from that spin we had earlier. So that didn't really help us. One gear there. Just trying to get this car up to speed. I don't know where Vettel is, Rosberg is exactly. I don't know where Vettel is either. Is Vettel right behind us? There's a few cars being moved out of the way. There's what? Rosberg's gone! Rosberg's gone! Rosberg's had a problem in the car and oh no, don't do that AI, no. No AI, that's naughty. Don't block it. Oh, NASA slowly. So I'm wondering. Dear me, what happened there? Jesus, I got caught up in the act with Rosberg, seeing Rosberg go off. Rosberg, but wait a minute, he's continued on. No, Raikkonen's now going in front of Rosberg, so that's all. Where's Vettel in all this? I'm wondering if Rosberg had a puncture of some sort, but Jesus, I don't know. I mean, from what I saw, it looked like something was blown on the car. I thought it was an engine, but it wasn't like chucking out any fumes or anything. So I definitely think Rosberg is far behind Raikkonen. So I'm guessing that the others are quite far behind, and Vettel has got back into third place. So I wonder why Vettel was going slowly there, but I think some of my front wing went, but it's okay, it feels okay, so should be okay for the rest of this race. Jesus, Jesus, I saw all in the heat of the moment. I saw someone going slowly, but I don't think it was a Mercedes. I just thought the AI was blocking each other, and Mazda was blocking clearly Alonso because I got caught up in that, breaking my front wing. But damn, I felt a Mercedes completely double retired at this race. I don't know. That's suspicious. I'm wondering if maybe it's a puncture only. Could be, because my tyres went off quite quickly and we had to pit in, bail out of them at lap 18. So it surely could be Rosberg a puncture. But moving on to that, this race has clearly gone our way. I was hoping to having a bit of a fight with Rosberg, but no, he had a punch and there's another. Oh my God, debris everywhere. Oh, there's Massa. Oh, it's cool kicking off here at the British Grand Prix. Oh my Jesus, debris everywhere. The Williams of Massa was completely. Oh my God, Perez, what are you doing? Where's Perez? There he is. Jesus Christ. But all kicking off at the British Grand Prix. God, debris everywhere. That was quite scary because I saw again another group of AI cars completely just in a pack. And that was Ericsson, good boy, getting out of my way like that. Last corner out. How's this going to be? Across the line, 36.1. So quite a slow lap. got caught up in a lot of things, talking about seeing things was happen, but hopefully we're going to a group of AI cars ahead, so if we catch them before this end of this lap, they'll be okay. I'll try and attack this lap as much as we can. 5 laps to go in this race. Should be quite good. Car's running okay. 20-second gap to Raikkonen, so I was just hoping so much. I wanted to fight with Rosberg so desperately, but then he just went off. It's 18 cars, so I think it's a double retirement for Mercedes boys. That's going to really help Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship, definitely, if Kvyat can get up there. I don't know where he is, but we'll see towards the end of the race in the Grand Prix. But Ferrari are going to gain quite out of this as well, probably more than us, because they're coming home in 2nd and 3rd by the looks of it at the moment. Down to 6th gear. Jesus, cutting that corner quite badly, I'd say, but the car's feeling okay. Looking into Maggots and Beckett's. And then last part here, get on the straight, getting the power down. Then the last part of the lap here. Being quite an eventful race for the AI, but look at this, we are catching them quite quickly, and hopefully they don't have a problem themselves. Williams have had a bad race of things as well today. We had Bottas down at 19th earlier, and 25.2 is fastest lap for a using. And we had Massa there losing, I think, some front wing or something. So it is getting quite bad out there for the AI. Hulkenberg's up next. Fourth, now 5th gear, now 6th. 4 laps to go in this race. It's been quite plain sailing, but it's a shame we couldn't have a fight with Rosberg. It's only been quite a good fight to have, but then he obviously had a puncture of some sort of problem with the car. But that's the way it rolls, and that's another gain for the championship, and that would really help us in that races like Hungary and Spa, where really I don't think we've got the pace up. We'll have to run quite low wings at Spa because it's running speed, but Hungary is going to be a bit of a tough one for us, and there's some AI squabbling over position here in front of us. But it's not just Steve Raikkonen up there in P2. I'm going to have to take a wider line here in a sense. Kvyat is 4th, is that? No, it's 8th. That's not that good really. Considering that 2 cars have gone out, Rosberg and Hamilton have gone out of the race, surely he would be more up there, but it's a shame for him. We're not going to get the big point finishes that we want, but this is going to really help us in the championship in terms of drivers as well. I mean, nice to get to both Hamilton and Rosberg. If we finish where we are here, we'll have a 34-point advantage going into Hungary, and that will be just massive. That's nice first corner there. Cutting it ever so slightly, but not too bad. And 2nd gear. Nice, the car felt quite nice through there. Getting a nice exit. – 25%, so should be okay for the rest of the race. We should have 25% would be about 4.6 litres. So we've got another 3 laps, so technically we should get to the end. Oh, turn 1 is so nice, I love it. I mean, when you got the grip there, it just feels spectacular. Verstappen in 7th place with Toro Rosso, that's amazing. Can I beat my teammate? Jesus. He's gone off. Oh, just double shifted there, that's brilliant, that's nice. Yeah, gotta get so much top speed down from that, aren't we? Brilliant. Last sector now, hanging it in there. Down in 2nd gear. Yeah, should be fine. I don't know where the engine is, worrying about tyre wear at this stage. We should be fine. completely wide there on the curb. Not the best lines through there, not the fastest either. Just taking the last laps of the race easily now. But quite chaotic. Stevens is holding up Grosjean like a treat, and Stevens, no, don't block me, thank you. And there's Grosjean in Lotus in P6. It's a good result. That'd be a good result for them today. If they can get that. In the 6th gear. And please, Grosjean, get out of the way. Slipstream, everything we've got. Here we go. Got out of the way quite nicely through full magazine pickets. We're on the curb pretty nicely. Last sector, 32 seconds! Wait. How am I getting so much time? Viking must have stuck in traffic, and Vettel's lap to him is quite small now, so he's all up for grabs for 2nd place still. I tell you what, there's no DRS for Raikkonen, so he'll be under pressure from Vettel. There's Button in P5! You having a bubble? McLaren Honda in P5. McLaren Honda in P5. Now that's unheard of. I mean, even if they got there in normal real life, we'll be probably sitting there and probably like kill ourselves, because, to be honest, McLaren Honda never will be in P5 this season, only if they actually pull something out the bag in current F1. That's amazing to see, but I think Grosjean will probably have him, so I think Button will probably get P6 in this race. But he might surprise me with keeping Grosjean behind. But here we are for the penultimate lap of the race. First sector done for the penultimate time. No, we won at the Austrian Grand Prix, Red Bull's home circuit. This is sort of their second home, because, you know, most of the teams in F1 are in Britain. It's been one crazy race. Tell you what, everything going on in this race. Not so much for us, but actually some surprises that we've seen AI do. It's been quite amazing. It's something that we've not really seen for a long time in F1 games, to be honest. I think it's the last sector for the penultimate time. We've got all this lap to do one more time. That'll be our, I think it's our not third race, but it'll be our 2nd in a row. It'll be our 5th of the season out of 9, with Rosberg winning 3 and Hamilton winning 1 of them. And with the 2 Mercedes not scoring any points, it really does help the Constructors' Championship. But not if Kvyat's not going to get up there, because, you know, considering 2 major cars, Hamilton and Rosberg have, you know, retired from the race. You know, it's not really a good thing for Kvyat to be so low down in the field, because it would be really nice to have that support from him for the Constructors' Championship. But here we are, the last sector first sector for the last time, catching Mary up. Hopefully he gets out of the way pretty easily, as he brakes so much for this corner, and I don't think he's going to let me go easily. Yes, he does. And quite wide. A nice exit there. Trouble free. Coming up to old turn 1 for the last time. And a 6th gear. Oh, gone completely wide there. Tyres are definitely giving up on me now. Vettel probably doesn't have Raikkonen. 3 seconds a lap slower. Well, he must have got some sort of issue, or held up by the AI. 38 seconds. Well, it was 25, so I think the AI blocked him. Definitely. The AI must have blocked Raikkonen at some sort of stage in this race, but we're not going to matter about that. It's been a pretty dominant performance from us. 2 stops. More than anyone else. We were looking for a fight with Rosberg towards the end of the race, but we never got that. Almost like Hamilton did in 2014. The last set of corners become checkered flags out. It is us for the British Grand Prix. We win at Britain at Silverstone. That's it, lads. Our 2nd race win in a row, the 5th of the season. The 2 Ferrari boys next to us, with Raikkonen in 2nd and Vettel in 3rd. A pretty decent result for them as well. So good stuff from the 2 of them in Ferrari, holding up the British Grand Prix trophy. And celebrations all the way for Daniel Ricciardo once again this season. It just keeps getting better and better for us in the championship. every race. But we've got some challenges ahead. Hungary and Spa, not the best circuits for the Red Bull in terms of, Hungary's not the best circuit for myself, but Spa's quite a hard circuit.
And one that I think he'll remember for a long time. Congratulations to him and the Red Bull team.
Sometimes a driver just feels comfortable in the car and is dialed into the track, making for an unbeatable combination.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Actually, Rosberg didn't retire. He came 4th. So did he do another stop? Yeah, he obviously did another stop. But he obviously had a puncher of some sort. But he came home in 4th place. So that was my error. I thought he retired from the race. So Mercedes didn't have a double retirement. But that really does, in terms of the gap to the championship, it's not as large as we'd like it. But Button in P6 got obviously overtaken by Grosjean obviously towards the end, like we said. But Verstappen in 7th, Kvyat in 8th. Should have done better, really, considering that considering that Hamilton retired from the race. But Saints double points finish for Toro Rosso there, and Force India got 1 point with Hulkenberg, so pretty decent for us. Alonso down in 13th, and then we had Bottas DNFing and Hamilton. So I'm wondering if the two of them had a bit of a collision on the start. Let's have a look at the start, shall we? So pretty decent, got a lot of wheel spin. There's Hamilton on our right. We had a bit of a squeeze with him, a bit of a battle, and he went completely off the circuit. And he came back on with, I think that's Bottas. Let's actually go back to that. Let's go completely back to Hamilton's point of view. He gone completely wide, and I think that's Bottas. Is that? Yeah, that's Bottas. Have a look at this. There's Hamilton wide, and yeah, he hit him. Oh, lost the front wing, and that's terrible. Hamilton hit him on the start like I thought he did. So that's basically what happened on the start. So quite unusual from the AI. Advancing on, we're leading the way with 22-point advantage. So not as large as we thought it would be, but that's pretty decent from us. 22 points advantage over Nico Rosberg. And then Raikkonen's up to 3rd place. He's a point ahead of Hamilton in driver standings. And then we've got Vettel in P5, Bottas in P6. That's all pretty good. And Button's up to P12 instead with 12 points. That's pretty decent for McLaren Honda, with Alonso with 8 points. So pretty decent for us in the championship. 169 points collected already. Good gap to Rosberg. And in the Constructors' Championship, we're 6-7 behind Mercedes, so we've caught up a little bit more. I think we were something like 80 odd points behind them at the beginning before this race. But there you go, 7 points behind Mercedes, with Ferrari closing the gap to 46. So that's been pretty decent. So guys, if you like this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode, which should be coming out